every time it's necessary, he has to like hug them. Any single time he has a chance, like he could be in like another room, like for 2 seconds. Like for example, like ate and did all that. He came back into the like Sophie was there, and like just coincidentally, she came one time.
Yeah.
To Oak Ridge?
Yeah. Remember?
No.
Yeah, no, it was because
She slept over. Remember, like when we were going to go dress shopping, and then it actually got canceled, and then she came over. She came over, and then she went to our church on Sunday.
You don't remember?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
Yeah. And we went a little bit Valentine's shopping. Okay, but like coincidentally, Sophie, his kids, me and Buddy were in one room, right?
Right.
And the dad comes in. And like I'm already freaked out. So
Was there another adult in there?
no, it was just him, and it was weird.
Where were you guys?
We were like, where like all the chairs are, like where Bob like preaches. That room.
Oh, in the
we were
sanctuary?
Yeah, we were just playing in there. And he comes in and he just like hugs his children. I don't know, it was weird. He didn't do anything to us, but like me and Sophie kind of looked at each other and we were like
No way.
freaked out.
No way. Because
Right?
while
Do you remember that?
while you guys were looking at him like that on the floor, like I was mocking him and being like, "Oh, I just love you so much. I love my children." And I said that so much while you guys were doing that. I can't believe. And I'm like, "Oh, I just love my children." And then the children started. And then when he came back in, the children were all in the hall as they were coming in. I just hid. I hid in this corner where they didn't see me, and I just hid until they left. That's why you didn't see me for a long time until I eventually came in, and I'm like looking like that. That's why I was looking like that and stuff, because I was hiding in this corner, like, and hearing what, and he was just looking around the church, like.
But you just felt creeped. You felt creeped out by him?
He was being so creeped out.
No,
Like he was being creepy. Like do like he didn't do like the high like this kind of hug. He kind of did like the lower kind of hug, and that freaked me
With his daughter?
out. Yeah, with his daughter and his
He never
son.
tried to hug you, did he?
No,
Oh.
I said stay 100 feet away from me. Thanks very much.
that's why
You
he hid.
pedophile.
And his kids were looking at him like very upsetly and stuff. And I'm like, what are you doing with those kids? And then eventually I see him trying to like touch his kids. Not like in weird spots, just trying to like touch them. Like
Too much physical
like
touch.
like a lot of physical touch, and it was disgusting. And then he literally moved to another seat, and I'm like, finally he's starting to leave. And I was just about to come out until he moved, just to move to the girl one, and I'm like, this just gonna get awkward. This is gonna get wrong. This is gonna go the wrong way. So then I had to figure out a way to move because I know he wouldn't leave first. So I went to the other corner sneakily. I don't know if he saw me or not. I really don't. And I hit and I ducked, like made a bit of noise, and then I just went out because when I made that, something fell, and like in TV shows they look that way, and I took my chance to get away.
But what's their age gap between like the husband and the wife? What's their age gap?
I don't know. I think he's in his 50s or something like that.
I think she's pretty young.
I don't know. The thing is like maybe you might be right.
You know, because what if, okay, I have a conspiracy theory. What if, you know how he went to the school and like, did stuff with a child? What if that was the child? And then like when she got older and old enough, he kind of like groomed her, like somehow got to her, and like now that's his wife.
Maybe.
Because we don't know their age difference. I don't know their age gap, but I'm pretty sure because he he just gave me such bad vibes. Like, I'm not like a person who's like normally,
Snobby.
like, yeah, like, oh, just they look like they're like trouble or whatever.
And
No,
helpless.
I'm just like weirded out by him.
You could feel it.
Yeah.
It's a different sense. It's not like a physical sense. The sight or
And not only
hear.
that,
And me and Sophie were like, oh, sorry, Remy.
it's okay. And not only that, but he seemed to never bring his wife there. And maybe that's because he's doing a bad thing and he doesn't want anybody to recognize it or recognize that child or anything. And maybe the reason why he wanted to stay with that person is so he could have more children just to be weird.
Yeah, that's probably right.
So this,
Buddy, tell me about.
so it can go on and on and on.
Explain the part where you were talking about his, like him looking at you at church while we were in service.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't stop looking at me. Like the second his children left, he wouldn't stop looking at me weirdly. And then and I just kept trying to look away, not make eye contact and pretend. And at the same time, I didn't want to like go full like because then I wouldn't be natural. So I tried to look away as much as I possibly could. Yet I didn't want to make it look like I'm purposely doing it. That's what I kind of did. So he's on to something, and like you said, he wouldn't stop saying kids. What if he's supporting the kids thing just to get more kids to come in?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Stay 10,000 feet away from me. But there was something weird. Okay, remember, like, I think the day before, you were like, what do you think about him? You know, you were like, what do you think about him? And I was like, he gives me weird vibes and like all that kind of stuff. But the next day we go to church, right? And Jeff's helping. And he comes outside from like the office area or like somewhere. And like, he like kind of like smiled at me and it weirded me out. But like, I don't know, like, I don't feel like he was just being like, oh, he's just being friendly. No, I feel like he was kind of just like,
An evil smile.
yeah, like weird. Because like he was like he smiled at you and then like he looked at me and smiled at me. It was just weird, and then I was like, no. I don't like you. I don't like you. So stay away.
And I have a feeling he should have like a restraining order or something because
He
like,
shouldn't have his kids. Like, that's the thing.
I think he should have a restraining order. That it has to be a rule. I don't know how we're gonna do that because it's not really possible for us to do that, is it? I don't know. But
It's already a law, but go ahead.
I want to make it possible for him not to be able to come here. And every time he sets a toe on the property, he gets in jail. I want that, but it's not happening.
I love you.
It could. I mean, this is evidence right here, because that's of your own thought process, right, buddy? Are you just coming up with that, or did you hear that that's something somebody wants you to say?
I feel like that's the right thing to do.
No, he just
That's the right thing to do. You would feel safer going there if he wasn't allowed to go there, right?
Yes,
yeah,
I'd
like
feel way
I don't know
safer.
what to do anymore. Like I want to go over to Bob's church. It feels like the right ministry for me, and I love his church, and you know that. But I just can't.
How do you feel about Bob?
And Bob?
Yeah.
I'm fine with Bob.
You like Bob?
There's nothing wrong
What
about
about
Bob.
you?
It's really out. That guy, like, I don't know what it is about. Like, well, like at first when I met him, I just didn't know why I gave him this weird feeling. I just honestly, I kind of like shaked it off. Oh, green light. I just kind of shaked it off because I thought, you know, it's my first time. I'm probably just like overthinking everything. You know, it's like my first time going to this new church, and I thought, you know, like it's just like I'm just nervous, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like.
The feeling got worse and worse.
It got worse and worse, especially like I didn't feel right when his kind of like his children and his wife was there and he was there, and it was just me, Buddy, and Sophie when everybody was like out there, and I just kind of felt weirded out, and I like kind of like was ready to like attack if Sophie and Buddy and I were being attacked. You know, it was a weird feeling. I just like had my fist like all balled up like this, and like then everybody came in, and I kind of like I still felt stressed.
And I felt like.
And then like we started eating, and I was just, like I just didn't really want to eat. I was just like losing appetite, and like I didn't want like I felt like really weird about it, and like that like. And I feel like me and Sophie were thinking like the same thing. We weren't like saying it verbally. We were kind of thinking the same thing. And then like the guy came in there, like I told you that. Me and Sophie were like, why are you in a room full of children? Why? But I don't really think really too much of it, you know, because maybe he just wanted to see his children, but there, and it's just weird. Like,
And remember that one time where you asked me if I wanted to go to the kids service, and I said no, and then when they come up to me, and then I said yes. Well, you might think it's because it's because the guy kept giving me the look again.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
You weren't safe.
yeah. At first, I thought he just left and I couldn't find him until he started coming, and then I already said no. The answer was already no. And then next thing I know, I couldn't leave because they started. So I didn't know what to do. And that's impossible, as you see.
Mm-hmm.
So when they came back and asked me again, I'm like, I love my life. And so the answer was yes. And I just... But that guy will never be allowed to like. When I said I hid, I was this close to. But I know that wasn't gonna be a smart idea because I knew that no one would believe me.
No, I would always listen to me. I'll wait a minute.
No,
Wait a minute.
I know you will. I know you will, but
Even after the fact, I don't give a shit. Whoever tells me that you did the wrong thing on that, I'll punch them in the face. You need to punch somebody in the face, buddy. You punch them in the face. Punch them in the dick. Punch them in the balls. I don't care.
God,
Seriously.
God.
I'm not joking. Do not. That's no. I will believe you in a second.
if he's in there, and
I don't
like
care who it is.
I need a taser or something.
Old, young,
I-
whatever.
I need a taser.
A net
Okay.
gun?
I
A real
need-
gun.
not a gun. Okay, I don't think a child can hold a gun.